Hey everyone, I hope you all enjoyed watching the South Goes to Japan vlog series, seen the pictures and boomerang videos on Twitter and Instagram. This vlog is going to be about my post-adventure, thoughts and advice that I want to pass on if you ever want to go to Japan. I spent 12 full days in the country with 2 days of travelling between London and Tokyo via Paris. I travelled on the 3rd of October 2016 and arrived back home on the 17th of October 2016. I chose to spend time on my own because I wanted to go out in the world and look after myself, whilst also learning more about myself as a person. Tokyo was definitely something. You don't know where the city begins and ends. It's like 5 or 6 cities in one with so many things to do. You probably need a month or so exploring the place. I only had a short time there, so I went to Shibuya, Shinjuku, Sunshine City, the Imperial Palace and Akihabara. I planned my days out and what I wanted to see and do. My favourite place in the city was Shibuya because I found it easy to get to from my hotel, but also there was a very good vegan place a stop away. Kyoto was less busy and much friendlier than Tokyo. A lot of people who I talked to said that I would enjoy the city more than the capital. They were so right. I felt at home in Kyoto as there were so much more options to eat and everything was within a walking distance. Apart from Arashiyama and Sagano, which was a good 40 minutes away by train and a good hour and a half walk away from my hotel. I did try and speak some basic Japanese with a bit more confidence whilst in Kyoto. They do appreciate if you try to speak the language. The hotel staff were so helpful and tried their best to help me find a coin laundry, nearest ATMs, and even complimented me with my Dragon Ball t-shirt. Seeing the autumn leaves started to form was something. It was the perfect marriage of tradition and modern. There were no favourite places because I just loved the city so much. I even fitted a day trip to the ancient city of Nara, which like Kyoto was the former capital of Japan and Osaka's world famous Kaioken. They were both awesome places to visit, but be careful in Nara. This is because even though the deer are tame, they are still wild animals and they will pester you for food whether you have it or not. On my second day in Japan, I went on a tour to Mount Fuji and Hakone with JTB Tours. It was worth the money because there were stunning views of Hakone and Lake Ashi. Also seeing a clear view of Mount Fuji several times and being on its 5th station made it worth going all the way from London. I'm vegetarian, so I knew it was going to be difficult finding things and places to eat. I didn't know how impossible it was going to be, especially in Tokyo. I fortunately had a phrase sheet from my cousin in English and Japanese and an app called Happy Cow. It was still difficult as some places on the app didn't exist anymore. I appreciated how lucky I was in London to have so many options. There was even a Subway in Kyoto. You have no idea how much I missed having food like that there. According to a waitress in Tokyo, she said that there were more veggie and vegan places opening in the city, and if true, then that's awesome news for those traveling in the country, especially for the 2020 Olympic Games in Tokyo. Food was a bit weird as expected, but I appreciated it and I was willing to try something out of my comfort zone. I love going on the Shinkansen and generally loved going on the Japan Rail and subway trains. Having a JR pass was really useful and saved me so much money. Also, if you have a Suica card, it's basically like an Oyster card and it's also useful too and saves you so much money. Your Suica and JR passes does cover the buses too, just check. I only used my JR pass on the Shinkansen and only on the last couple of days used it on the JR lines in Kyoto, Osaka, Nara and Tokyo. You can only get a JR pass outside of Japan and only if you aren't a Japanese national. If you are a Japanese national, you can get it if you are married to a non-Japanese national whilst living outside of the country. Please do check out the rules and regulations of how to get it. I used a 14-day pass and it saves you a lot of time and hassle buying tickets every time you travel. Plus, you are covered to travel all over the country. With the Shinkansen, the 2 fastest service you cannot use on your JR pass. I used the Hikari service, which I think is the highest available on the pass. With Tokyo, the subway really impressed me as it was on time, reliable, clean, affordable, and way better than the London Underground. Their subway map is a bit confusing at first, but I got used to it pretty quickly and got around without any trouble. Kyoto's and Osaka's subway lines were also brilliant too. My budget was £3,000 for the whole adventure and out of my own pocket too. This included hotels, flights, transport and food and pocket 4G Wi-Fi. Also spending money too for buying gifts for friends and family. I was way under budget considering I was very careful with my credit card and budgeting. I wouldn't recommend doing a spur of a moment trip to the country as it's very expensive to do so. I would advise not to go in a hotel if you can and avoid it with more than one person. Look around and find apartments or even Airbnb as it will save you a lot of money. Also do stay in one night in a decent capsule hotel as it's a very Japanese thing to experience. At the end of the day, do enjoy yourself and have fun. I came to Japan to also see whether I could live and work in the country at a future date and tick off my bucket list whilst at it too. I will try and visit other parts of the country to feel and explore how different they are to the cities I visited the first time around. I am going to try and learn more Japanese. It won't be easy, but I'm a quick learner. It will help me so much when I'm there next time. To be honest, I don't know if I would work and live in Tokyo because it wasn't for me. I would like to live and work in Kyoto. I must also improve on my cooking skills too. There would have to be certain guarantees before making the plunge. I will take opportunities across the globe if the opportunity rises too. I am ready to leave London to pursue my dreams, and I know my next big break is just around the corner. London will always be a base and home to me, but it's time to go on to the next adventure. I definitely miss the reliable, fast internet there. I also miss the friendliness, and they try their best not to offend you. I also respect their culture. It's not perfect, and there are issues, but you expect that wherever you go in the world. And I had a funny encounter too, which involved trying to send back a forgotten AC adapter to my pocket Wi-Fi. I wish Google Translate was better as both the domestic terminal convenience store manager and I were lost in translation. We did sort it out in the end and the pocket Wi-Fi renting company safely got their adapter back. Anyways, I hope this vlog had some useful advice and not ranting too much. Take care guys and Sav out.